It's been a bit since I've done a quest. I've been sitting here thinking, what do I want to do today? And I think that is going to be the game plan. Let's see. What do I need? Let's bring up the quest menu, F3. And I thought about doing the mini quests. I've started a couple of them, but I think I'm just going to stick with working on quests right now. Maybe I'll do mini quests after the fact. Combat gear and food would be helpful. Must defeat a low-level enemy with scaling life points. Nothing crazy. Alright, let's get to it. Should I bring armor too? I probably could. Here, let's wear this stuff. I got it for... I spent a lot of time working on getting it, so I figure we might as well wear it. Put our grimoire on. And then, do I have it here? Have I not done the duck quest? Let's see. Are you able to... Yeah, let's just do alphabetical. I haven't done the duck quest. Interesting. I'll have to work on that, I guess, whenever I get to it. What was I on? I was on release date, right? Yeah. Alright. Off to Varrock. Alright, let's do this. Rollin', rollin'. Alright. Now, first things first, we gotta talk with these guys, get things started. Who are you? I'm Vance Porter. I was wondering if you had any quests for me. Oh, it's an adventurer, like in our game. A real one, though. I'm not just any adventurer, I'm the World Guardian. I'm sorry, but I don't know what that is. It must be after our time. Anyway, welcome to the Gower farm. I'm Andrew. I'm Paul, and this is our youngest brother, Ian. Hi. So, about that quest then. Well, you see, the problem we're having is we're cabbage mancers, right? But our cabbage patch has stopped working. What do you mean it stopped working? Well, no matter what we do, no cabbages are coming out of it. Did you rake the plot properly? Yes. Did you put compost down? Yes. Did you plant the seeds? Yes. Did you water them? Yes, we have successfully grown cabbages in the past, you know. Sorry, that's the extent of my farming knowledge. Well, that's your quest. Find out why the cabbage patch isn't working. We've had word from other cabbage enthusiasts that it's been affecting their farming patches as well. Do you have any suggestions? I have one. What is it? The cabbages. They must know all about where cabbages come from. If you ask them, maybe they can help. That sounds easy. What's the catch? Do you know how to speak cabbage? No. That sounds like your first challenge then. What should I do? I could explain to you at length the tasks you need to perform and have you report back to me after each stage so that I can give you the next one. Or we could just let you figure it out for yourself. I think it would be more fun to let you figure it out. Quests are better that way. Don't wander too far, though. Everything you need should be on the farm. This is exciting, a real quest. Off you go. Come and talk to us if you want to know more about what we do. Okay. So let's have a look around. They said everything we need should be on the farm. Which means we should be able to just kind of highlight our way over things. I'm thinking... Let's go see about the cabbages out here. Talk to Crispy the cabbage. Cabbages are hopping up and down and seem quite animated. From its proud and authoritative bearing, this cabbage seems to be the one in charge. Adubadi? Pity hey. Oh boy. Hello? You obviously can't talk to cabbages without wearing a cabbage speak amulet. Find a strange cross-shaped amulet frame, sort of cruciferous mounting. Alright, he's not going to be helpful. Let's see, what about anything outside the farm? They said on the farm. This is still on the farm. Alright, Phil. Search the crate. Appears you find what appears to be a piece of pure essence, but perhaps it's an upside-down rune. Flip it. Nice. You can turn the pure essence over and see a strange symbol engraved on it. Could this be a legendary life rune? Okay. We don't have anything to churn. We've already got 2 items. Is there anything else hiding somewhere? Big ol' rats. Alright, let's see. Let's talk with these guys. Hi there. Can you help me with the quest? Well, I think, well, I could, but I think you're better if you figure it out yourself. Run this sort of thing with lots of cabbages, and what I found is that the more information I give them up front, the less interested they are. The ideal balance is a limited area with a specific objective. Oh, the freedom to experiment, so enjoy. Okay. So then what if I just use the life rune on this thing? It's not the right time to use the rune yet. There's nothing more out here, is there? Search the water barrel. Almost missed it. You find a single solitary Brussels sprout, perhaps left over from Wintumber celebrations past. Alright, so then what if I use this on that? There we go. Braskin amulet unstrung. How do we string it? Bill. What am I missing? Chop. Spin? They said everything I need is here on the farm. I already searched that crate, didn't I? Crate's empty. Churn some butter? No. That's not gonna help. We already searched this crate. And then, like we said, we already searched the scarecrow. Let's check out back. Maybe we're missing something over here. What if we kill a rat? Boom. Nope, just raw rat meat. Oh, search the food trough. There we are, broccoli root. You dig around in the trough and find a tough, stringy broccoli root. Alright, let's get ourselves... Can I roll through that? Nope, I can't. Wait, can I do it up here? Alright, that's the trick then. Use the mini-map to roll through things. There we are. Use the broccoli string. And then use the life rune. As you add the life rune to your amulet, it transforms from a brassican amulet into a cabbage speak amulet. Alright, now Crispy the Cabbage can be spoken to. What is of want? Party hats. What be of want? Right of now. Hello? Gasp. You is of speak? Yes, I think so. Is extraordinaries. Human is of the speak. I am unusually precocious specimen. Okay. What be of helping you? I wanted to know why the cabbage patches aren't working. Ah, cabbage mancers be of send you, no? Maybe. Me tell you, we into riot until we is of want. What are you rioting about? What do you want? What is of want? Party hats. That is rightness. We is of want. Hats of party. We leaf, we chief. Nice. Okay, so now we can go back to the Gower brothers and let them know what's up. Let's stand in front. How are you getting on? I spoke to the cabbages. They're riding because they want party hats. Party hats? What? You know, paper crowns like the ones you get in crackers. But that makes no sense. Party hats are just worthless pieces of paper. Oh, you need party hats? Yes. You're in luck. Oh, I have some right here. What color? What color would a cabbage like? What goes with... Let's go with puce. I only have pink ones left. Will that do? Can cabbages see color? Good question. Not very well, I think. But then pink will do. A pile of pink party hats. Okay. Can I wear the pink party hat myself? You start to put the party hat on, and then you imagine the sad faces of the 4 cabbages in the field. With a sudden wave of guilt, you lower it from your head. No. Alright. You brings of party hats. We leaf, we chief. I have them here. Yes, is of party hats now. Is making much bank. Will you help me now? Wait, first we must be of changing. Some privacy, please. You not BC of leafy bits. Hand over the party hats. Nah, get out of here with that. Yay, is of party hats. So, will you help me now? Oh yes, I of helping. You're probably thinking of cabbage be a vegetable, yes? Yes, cabbages are a cultivar of the species Brassica oleracea, a species which also includes vegetables such as... Haha, me of think so. That into completely wrongness. Cabbages be of pure magical full, like hippogriff or platypus. What, really? Yes, cabbage come for here from other place. Oh my gosh. Other place? What other place? Behind sceneries. Place find under cabbage patch. If cabbage not grow, problem in behind sceneries, you go there. Under the cabbage patch, can we dig down into it? No, that not into working, even for human of speak. Only one way for into behind scenes, old trick. Be of needful disc of returning. That sounds like something Andrew Gower might have. Be of picking me up. We go much into together. Pick up Crispy the cabbage. Fair enough. Alright, let's go talk to, he said Andrew? Or rather, I said Andrew. Hello? The cabbages told me that to find out why the cabbage patches aren't working, I need a disc of returning, whatever that is. Oh, is that all? I can give you one of those. Andrew hands you a weird-looking ring. It is spongy to the touch. Disc of returning. Okay, good of jobs. Now we need to go to Mine of Dwarves. Go, go. How do you know we need to go there? Journal of Quests. Keep into backpack. Be of reading it. So he's reading mine? I need to travel to the Dwarven Mines and use the Disc of Returning to locate the entrance behind the scenes. Alright, can I roll out of the house? Nope. A little too far, maybe. Alright, so... we're off to the Dwarven Mines, are we? Do one of these, and then we're gonna do a roll through the tower, maybe. Nice. A dive, rather. And let's walk our way over there. I think maybe, depending on how long this takes, maybe I'll do the duck quest over there with breadsticks. But we'll see. Now, while I am doing this one unguided, I will say I have done the Gower quest in the past, relatively recently, but not like a couple of days, even a couple of weeks ago. We're talking like, and there's a bright campfire. Why is it right there? Oh, why am I down here? Anywho, back to what I was talking about. I did do the Gower quest semi recently, like within the last few months. So a couple of things will probably come to me a little bit easier than if I actually had done it unguided. But like I said, it's not. It's definitely not fresh in my mind. All right, get down in here. Is there a specific location in the Dwarven Mine? Because that is what I am in. I believe that is what this is. This is the Dwarven Mine. Is there cold to the touch? You feel pull southwest. Okay. Oof. Ouch. How about we check it here? Just normal west now. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'm thinking it's gotta be over here. East? No, I guess I passed. South. There we are. Disk of returning becomes very hot and a bright light shines from it, blinding your vision. Here can smell of hole, be of jumping in. Here goes nothing. You feel the world start to fall away from you. This of black hole experience, very close to behind sceneries. What do I do now? Looks around maybe? I not of no, this not of cabbage path. If you want to return into surface, you use back of returning disk. I have sleep now, you figure out rest. Okay. A nondescript bit of wall high up, you can feel the edges of some sort of depression, but you can't quite reach it to feel what it does. Okay, we did the wall. Moving your hands over it, it feels like a skeleton. It seems to be missing its head. So there's the wall. Oh. You search the table. Someone left their pet rock here. All right, what if we look under the table? Look under the table and find a basket filled with oranges. Do you want to take an orange? Yes, it seems so. All right, so we already checked that. Did we do unusual shape? Yeah. Then wall? As the rock hits the depression in the wall, you hear a grinding as if something just opened. Is there a door? Was it the wall now? No. Unusual shape? We already did that. We search the table again. Okay, we've got an orange. Is there... Yep, okay. So is there more wall further over? You run your hands along the bumpy wall. You feel a hole in one of the grooves, about the size of a key. Scary wispy thing? You reach up, then quickly pull back scared. It feels like a spider web, and it felt like there was something large in it. Okay, bumpy wall. We already searched the table. I'm just gonna keep on getting oranges from this table. Unusual shape. Wall didn't help me. Bumpy wall is there. I'm gonna be able to use the disc of returning on the bumpy wall. You lovingly rub the object over the bumpy wall. Feel its texture. Yeah, that's nice. Fair enough. What if I use an orange on the wall? To no avail. What if I use an orange on the scary wispy thing? Too wet to light. Okay, use the disc of returning on the bump of the scary wispy thing. Use discover turning on the table? No? I already searched under the table. Is it that I've got my menus? Do I have too many menus going on here? Is it being blocked? What if I use an orange on this wall? You throw the orange, it hits the depression in the wall, but it isn't heavy enough to do anything. Okay. What if I use the thing on the scary wispy thing now? Too wet to light. That's such a weird thing to say. Seems to be missing a head. What if I use our cabbage on it? Use crispy. Doesn't look like it's going to come off. If we use crispy on the scary wispy thing. Huh. Alright, what if then, real quick, we search up. We're going to change our layout, our interface really quick. Still just a table there. What am I missing here? I've already searched our table. We've looked under it. Now you keep telling me search here, but I'm just going to keep finding oranges. Eat the orange? Oh my gosh. You find a small key at the center of the orange. Tastes bitter, so you spit it out. Alright, we found it. The panel slides back to reveal a tinderbox with a quest icon embossed on the lid, which you take. Now we can light this on fire. Skull falls from the cobwebs as it burns away. Take the skull. Use the skull on the unusual shape. Momo escapes from the skull. Despite making a single syllable noise, it sounded like it said it would reward you if you reunited it with its body. You return the head to the skeleton. As you do, it crumbles to dust, and a voice seems to hang in the air. Runescape is loading. Please wait. Welcome to Runescape. The gate of login. Alright. Thorder. Hello. I wasn't expecting anyone today. Welcome to Behind the Scenes. Welcome to where? Behind the scenes, laddie. RuneScape's home away from home. I don't understand. Ah, your first time here, is it? Don't worry, we'll soon get you sorted out. So which is it, graphical rework, dead content, were you killed off in a quest, or are you unreleased content? I'm not any of those things, I'm an adventurer. Alright, well, look, I have to put something in the box. It's for record keeping, see? So just pick one. Let's go with... I'm dead content. I see. Very good. Well, if you'll step on through, you can meet the others. Wait, but what is this place? It's behind the scenes. Placeholder. Hilarious placeholder dialogue here. Wait, why did I say that? It's the editing. There's no one checking the dialogue, so you just spew any old rubbish. Placeholder. The player still doesn't understand. Yuck. That feels horrible. Don't worry. You've probably gotten it out of your system now. You may still find yourself saying some pretty weird things, though. So what is this place? I'll break it down for you. You're from RuneScape, right? I'm from Gilnor. Sure, big rebranding exercise, world building, but same thing. Sometimes in RuneScape, things change. People change how they look. New stuff appears, old stuff disappears. I've never noticed this happening. You're part of the system, see? You don't see it happening. Take rat pits. You remember rat pits? No. What's rat pits? It was a mini game, and it was broken, and no one played it, so it got removed. Now, for you, it's like it never existed. But what does that have to do with this place? Well, when something gets removed from the world, or before it gets added, this is where it goes. We call it behind the scenes. Look, just think of it as like the afterlife. Afterlife/theme bar. So it's full of dead people? Close enough. You go on in, you'll either figure it out or go mad from trying. Off I go then. Alright. So here's our themed bar. Just as he said. Alright, let's get to talking to some people. Oh yeah, I should check with Crispy. Pub is full of different people. I should ask around and see if I can find more information about why cabbages have stopped growing. Alright. So first things first, let's talk with Crispy. Behind scenery's comfy place. So, what do we do now that we're here? If I am of knowing, be much of tellings you. Maybe it's not, is into talking to anybody who is looking of important. Alright, well, these guys, Tim and Crunchy, they look pretty important. You want to talk to the spider first? Oh. Mandos remains, that's right. Okay. Hey, you. What? I know why you're here. You've noticed the cabbage patches aren't working, and you've traced the problem to here. How could you know that? I watched a walkthrough video. Anyway, hi. I'm Spiral Orb. Welcome to the Behind the Scenes pub. What's up with the cabbage patches? Oh yeah, that thing with the thing. I'll tell you that what I know. Something is wrong with the life altar. The life altar? Yes, the life altar in the basement. The legendary life altar is in the basement? Yes, in the basement. Problem is, it's broken. It exploded or something. The pieces flew everywhere. I've heard a few people talk about seeing the pieces around. What can you tell me about yourself? Okay, you better write this down. Actually, I never write anything down. My quest journal just seems to remember everything for me. It's handy. How does that work? I have no idea. I think it might be space magic. Alright, the first piece. There's Lucian. I think he knows something. Who is Lucian? According to your quest variables, you've completed Temple of Ikov. You already know who Lucian is. Besides, this is a 6-age quest, so technically you've completed the Temple of Ikov anyway. See, there we go. That is something that does bother me a little bit about the current quest situation, is that even if I haven't done every 5th age quest, you know, because it's not a prerequisite to do 6th age quests, this right here. Alright, anyways, you've technically completed Temple of Ikov anyway. Oh yeah, Lucian. Big guy, skull face, big bendy stick. Oh, that's him. Alright, second piece. I think Steve said something about seeing a piece. Who's Steve? Yeah, Steve, the Chaos Elemental. Gotcha. Oh no, the Chaos Elemental. You know him? Only by reputation. Isn't he that guy who talks total gibberish? That's mean. I know he has a funny accent, but I've never had any trouble understanding him. Well, I'll do my best. Third piece? Let me think. Ah, there's Thok. Thok? Yeah, Thok. Big Viking guy. What's a Viking? Sorry, XP Viking from a thingy. Could you describe him? Oh yeah, bare chest, beard all tied up, kind of a dish to be honest. Gets all my legs tingling. Okay, thank you. Alright, fourth piece. There's no fourth piece. 3 pieces, 3 people. Find them all and you should be able to fix it. Funny, for some reason I was expecting 4. Ah yes, it was going to be 4, but we ran out of development time. Good news is, that's 1 less you have to find. I mean, 1 fewer? What? 1 fewer, not 1 less. The pieces are discrete and countable. Whatever, Poindexter. See, yeah, no, I myself, personally, real life, probably would have said the same thing. I'll look for them. Good luck. Alright, let's talk with the bartender. Hello, mate. What can I get ya? What do you have? Tea. Yeah, sure. Alright, talk with Guthix. He's pretty important. Can I help you? Oh, you're Guthix. Oh, Lord, it's a fanboy. Guthix, it's so good to see you again. You do realize Guthix is just a character. What do you mean? I'm an actor. Guthix is just a character that I play. But this is why I just hate doing genre work. The fanbase take their fictional worlds much too personally and seriously. I never should have taken the role in the first place. I am a classically trained thespian. I believe I was only cast as Guthix due to my appearance. I fear I've become typecast. It is quite impossible to find work elsewhere in Gillinor now. Can you help me fix the life altar? Is it a problem which can be solved with superb acting sensibilities and gift for evoking pathos? Not really. Perhaps another can help you with your task. The Chaos Elemental, perhaps. I believe his name is Steve. Thanks. And goodbye. Captain Haskell. Who's he? Who was he, anyways? He looks like somebody that would be in Birthrope. Has he gotten the character face rework? I can't tell. Captain Haskell reeks of beer or sugary soda pop if you're playing in Portuguese. Well, what's the point then? I'm sorry? Yeah, I'd think so too. It's your fault, you and those adventurers. I'm not sure what conversation I've just got into here, but I think I already regret it. I was the first challenge master of Birthorpe. I increased daily engagement with a dozen of the least popular skills by over 20%. And then they just up and put me aside for the little imposter. What she got I haven't, huh? Is the express the adventurers care about. I gave them that experience, I assume that is. XPs, there you go. I even came back with a better deal for them. But no, that's not good enough. Just because I'm not a cute little gnome with those pretty eyes and chirpy voice and smile that lighten up the world. Why won't she love me? He's working through some issues right now. Best leave him to it. Fair enough. Alright. Let's go talk with... I guess I should probably... Let's see. Hello, Mod Raven. Can I get the Ravensworn title without searching the Elf City? Too much effort? Well, I suppose I could spread my ravens around a bit. That's not what I... There shall be 1,000 ravens, each appearing 1,000 days after the other. This is just getting silly now. It will take you centuries to find them all. Yeah, whatever. Bye. Environment artist. Never underestimate the power of a 5-minute break. Oh, look, another environment artist. It's been a long day. I could use a drink. Well, hey. It's been a long day. I could use a drink. I just take the tea. Okay, goodbye. What about that, bartender? Hello, mate. What can I get ya? What do you have? Tea? I already have tea, but I'll take another. Alright. Thingamy what? What is it? Thingamy what? Hey, Vance. Good to see you. What are you doing down here? Sorry, have we met? Yeah, though I look a bit different out of the rig, I suppose. I'm the puppeteer that works the thingamy what. You remember from Love Story? Oh. Honestly, I don't remember. That was you in that thing? Incredible. Ah, very much. I always says CGI is only a tool to help things along. For real impact, real reactions, you need a real actor. Well, keep up the good work. Soros? Yo, well met and stuff. You're being very familiar. You think I'm Zaros, don't you? Oh, you're not? No. Who are you then? My name is Soros. I come from, like, an alternate Gillinor. Oh, like a parallel world? Yeah, exactly. A world just like yours, dude. Except for one crucial difference. What's the crucial difference? On my world, I'm, like, unbelievably awesome. Really? Totes. Can you give me an example? Well, you know how, like, in your world, everything fell apart when that nasty old Zamorak betrayed and murdered Zaros? Vaguely, yeah. Well, in my world, when Zamorak confronted me, I just, like, pulled out my guitar and totally shredded this sweet solo, which made the very earth bleed simultaneous tears of joy and sorrow. Then me and Zimzam hugged it out, and me, him, and Azzy have been best bros ever since. Consequently, my totally sweet empire never fell, and as a consequence, the people of my world live in, like, complete peace and harmony and stuff. Why are you here, then? They what? If your world is so perfect, what are you doing here? Well, you see, I'm perfect, right? So you say. Right? And being perfect is, like, awesome and stuff, and totally sweet? If you say so. Right? But, like, there's one problem with being perfect. What's that? Well, like, the heart of drama is conflict, right? Anticipation, tension, confrontation, resolution, right? I guess so. And, like, being, like, totally perfect and a genius and everything, there just isn't really any conflict in my world, and hence no drama. You're saying you're bored? Well, like, I'm, like, a great writer and stuff, so I can, like, keep people entertained with my amazing plays and novels and albums and stuff, you know? So there's that. Sometimes, though, you just gotta keep it real, you know? Like, in my world, no one ever dies or suffers or, like, is even slightly uncomfortable in any way. Here, though, it's like a total disaster, like, all the time. It's very entertaining. I'm glad we amuse you. You're welcome. Nice. Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you. Alright, apropos. This is absurd. What is? I'm the wrong color. What do you mean? This is clearly just Hannibus's character model. They didn't even bother to recolor it. Maybe you and the other guy, what's his name, just look really similar. It's not like the humans in this game are that distinct from each other. Wrong. It's obvious from canon that Ilajanka have widely varied patterns and colors on their skin, and the chances of Hannibus and Apropos looking identical are so remote as to be practically non-existent. Best Apropos is female, and most races in the world are highly sexually dimorphic. And why am I carrying a lance? I'm in a drinking establishment. This is unacceptable. I'm going to walk away now. Alright, well, we found our way over to your Araxar. There's Jessica. You remember Jessica. Jessica gives you a brief nod of recognition. Sup? Hang on, I remember you were there during that business with Nomad. Aren't you only supposed to be here if you're dead? Yep, canonically dead and gone. Well, yes, but you went to the underworld, so you're sort of still around. I'm not the underworld Jessica. I'm the alive Jessica who isn't alive. Wait, what? When you make a choice, it changes places and people, yeah? So the world's got to know which of us to show you when it's showing one of us alive. And in the underworld, it's got to know which of us to show when it's showing one of us dead. Okay? I'm alive Jessica, not dead Jessica, so she's in the underworld. I'm here drinking Navy rum on the rocks. School. Okay. Right. Let's take a look around. I can either run all the way there. Oh, there he is. Oh, I can't roll here? Or sorry, dive here. Hello, I'm Steve. Can you help me fix the life altar? Yes. I saw a piece of it fly off when it exploded. Great, where is it? Would you like me to impart that knowledge in the form of a cryptic riddle? No, thank you. It's just as well. It takes me forever to come up with those. The piece I saw got blown into the Grand Exchange. Grand Exchange? Yes, you know, the Grand Exchange, the GE, the Chamber of Commerce, the Mansion of Merching, you know, the place. Oh yeah, that Grand Exchange. See, the Grand Exchange is just a series of pipes. The piece blew in there and got stuck inside. Just head in through the portal with all those pipes and see if you can get it. You'll probably have to fiddle with pipes to get it all working again. Thanks. Goodbye, Steve. Man, one day I'll have the Steve pet. Enter the Grand Exchange Maintenance Bay. Alright, here we are. Repair the Grand Exchange. Easy, right? Oh boy. Alright, so let's follow our pipes. We end here. And we need to get it to where? Here? Let's see. It's not gonna get me there, though. Oh, wait, duh. Because this needs to go there. There? Nope. There. And then there. And then there. And then there. Alright, where's the thing, right? Because we got it, yeah? Come down, we follow it, we go all the way around. Oh, there's more. Okay, there's more than one. Gotcha. So we don't connect the green to the green, we connect the green to the yellow. Okay, we can do that. Morning, Scotterish. Sat down with coffee, and I did not like this puzzle you're looking at. Yeah, no. It is definitely a mass of something, especially with the pipes going behind, but I think we should be good. I just gotta pick one green and find my way to the other side. Okay. I already lost track of where I am. Okay, I'm here. Up, down. That's not gonna get me there. What if I start at the other end first? And then see where it takes me. That's not gonna get there. Okay, I'm gonna say that's not gonna get me anywhere. Oh, wait. Okay, so there's one green guy sorted. There? Maybe? Alright, so we can't mess with that pipe. But if I do this, it still connects me to a green. And then if I do that, so do I have two right now? Let's follow this. We got one, then, nope, I don't have two. Because I changed it up right here. If I do this. No, that one's not gonna help me here. Alright, hold on, let's follow our pipe again. We got that one done. Now we're trying to work our way. There we go, there's two. Okay. And now we just need to get this one taken care of. Uh-oh. That's not gonna work. I have to break that one. Huh. Alright, so now we're back to still just two. But that can't be it. I have to use this one. Right? I guess I don't. If I change this, then we take that. I think I can do it that way, though. It has to be that way. But then there's no angle change in here. Wait. The pipe sizes have to matter, right? That'll make this a heck of a lot easier. Right? That pipe looks smaller, though. But if the pipe sizes matter, then I can do this. Alright, so we got this guy. Pipe is big, just about all the way across. There's no swap in here. This one goes all the way over. This one does not. Alright, we come down here. What's this? Nothing? There you go. Let's see. Alright, so if I do that, it's definitely hooked up. I would have thought that the pipe sizes would have mattered there. And then, if we look at this one, there is somewhere where we need to swap this. And no amount of swapping that's going to get it to where it needs to be. No, not like that. It's got to go there. So there's one hooked up. There's two hooked up. We just have to figure out the last one here. We're not going to find it here. If I change this angle, that can't be done. So it has to go up. It has to go across. Right? Huh. Let's angle this up a little differently. Alright. How else can this go? The only thing I could think of is doing that. But then that totally undoes the other one. Alright, so now we're back to having two done. Okay, hold on. That didn't help. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. That gets that one done. Yeah, let's change this up entirely. There we go. You're pretty sure you got all the prices back to what they were. Hopefully, maybe the accounting will survive. Piece of the life altar popped out of the machine. Huzzah! Awesome. Okay. Let's get out of here. That took longer than I expected it to. Alright, leave the room. Yes. Alright, so we talked with Steve, the Chaos Elemental, which was actually the second fragment. Lucian. I think I passed Lucian, didn't I? I did. I walked right by him. Alright. Hey, man, what's up? Can you help me fix the life altar? Trying to put the life altar back together. That's right. That's just the sort of thing I do. Well, you're not going to believe this, man. I had one of those pieces right in my hands, but then I lost it. Lost it. Well, I say lost, but it was more like stolen. Well, exactly like stolen. Someone stole it from you. Yeah, man, and then he didn't even do anything with it. He just stashed it in his bank and went off to do something else. The bank? Yeah, you know, the bank, the place where dudes keep all their climbing boots and hand cannons. Ah, yes, I have one of those. Mine is full of junk, to be honest. I really ought to clean it out. Hey man, frugality is for losers. I have a better idea. You should demand more bank space. I will. Good idea. But hey, I mean, getting back to the subject at hand and all that, getting that altar piece isn't going to be a cakewalk. It's in someone else's bank, man, and you can't just open up someone else's bank. It wouldn't be right, for one thing. Plus, you don't know the bank pin. So I need the bank pin. Oh no, it won't be that easy. You're going to have to break in. Whose bank is it? Who stole from you? You won't believe this, man. It was only the wise old man. The wise old man, the notorious bank robber? The very same. How ironic. If you want that piece, you're going to have to break in. And if you're going to break in, you're going to need a crack team of specialists or something. Why don't you head into the bank, case the joint? Where's the bank? Through this portal right next to me. Look for obstacles and barriers and stuff. Then take a look around the bar and see if you can find anyone to help out. Thanks. Alright, let's talk to him real quick. Do we know each other? Know each other? You killed my friends. When was that, man? When you stole the Stone of Jazz and tried to use it to become a god. Oh, you mean the ritual of the Majorat? And while Gothic sleeps, you monster? You remember what happened at the end of ROTM, Rise of the Majorat? Of course I do. Your arrogance brought down the wrath of the Dragonkin. Haha, yeah. That scaly dude was all in my face, and I was like, oh no, get it off, I'm dead. Good times. Good times. My friends are dead. Nah, you're looking at it all wrong. It ain't like that down here. What do you mean? Well, I'm dead, right? Yeah. But here we are talking. Yes. Up there, it's all just a game, man. Nothing but a game. A fretful hour and all that Shakespeare and all that. Down here, death don't mean nothing. I wish I could introduce you to Hazelmere. He'd tell you. Hazelmere's alive? Yeah, well, no. I mean, it's complicated. He was here for a while, and we were buds, man. I mean, we were tight. We used to hit up TDs together and all that. Shoot some pool, clean Torstal, good times. Then he got a part in No Man's Elegy, so now he's technically dead, except, he's back, so maybe he's, kind of alive in a way. I don't know, man. I just miss him, Now I have to clean Torstal by myself. Me? I don't think I'm going back. Majorat got no afterlife, see? On account of being divine, so if I'm dead, I'm dead. No takesies backsies. I see. Besides, it's the 6th age now, right? 6th age. 6th age, man, it's like a philosophy. It means the past is the past. Live for now. Kuna Matata, Carpe Diem, YOLO, forgive and forget, you know what I mean? I guess. Hey, good for you, man. But enough about all that old stuff. Alright, let's get back to fixing this life altar. Alright, let's talk to Claire Hick. The receptionist has a pile of paperwork and a small scrying orb with a view of the vault. I'm sorry, your name isn't on the admittance list, but I haven't given you my name yet. I know. You found 1 out of 4 problems to overcome. You'll need to find a way to distract her from watching the vault. Okay. Here's a bank. Can't talk to the bankers. Let's go talk to Ernie. No admittance except to authorized personnel. But I am authorized personnel. Oh, well then I'm very sorry. Let me just kindly suggest you walk away. Alright, gotta get the guard to move out of the way. Check out the locked vault door. Found 4 out of 4 problems to overcome. You should probably go and recruit some people. 1 vault to break through and 1 safe to crack. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, that makes no sense. Alright, there's 4 things. Alright, you should probably go and recruit some people to help you out. Yep, leave the room. Alright, let's see. What's our journal say exactly? I should recruit a team. Breaking. I need someone who can distract the receptionist from her surveillance. I need someone who can get the guard away from the vault. I need someone who can blow the door. Okay. Let's talk with Zanuck. Can you believe her? I can't believe her. I mean, can you believe her? I can't believe her. What she got that we haven't got? Nothing. She's got nothing. I just can't believe her. Who are you talking about? Xanac. Wait, but aren't you Xanac? Oh, that's nice of you to say. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Are you mocking us? I think they're mocking us. I'm not mocking you, I just don't understand. We're talking about her, the new one, the new Xanac, the graphical rework. She thinks she's so great. Ooh, look at me, I'm Xanac, I'm so pretty, she'll find out. I was angry when you replaced me, but they hated you. They hated me so much. Some of them even killed me. I'm so sorry they hurt you. I'll just leave you to it. Right, so the Xanacs aren't going to do it. See, I didn't have an issue with this Xanac, I guess, but it's when you talk to Xanac that you get that chat bubble and she looks a little like she could use some help. But this Xanac, I remember this Xanac from when I first did all of those quests with the humans against monsters people. Let's talk with these environmental artists. Nothing like kicking back after a hard day's work. Wait, oh, you're probably the other side of the bar, huh? Let's talk to whatever this guy's name is. Spanishev. Yep. Hello again, Tovarsh. Wait, have we met? The penguin sighs deeply. This is not the first time we have had this conversation, and it will not be the last. Who are you? I will tell you once again, only because I have nothing better to do with this time. My name is Spanishev, and I am or was agent of KGP, its finest agent, not only for considerable skill at infiltration and safe-cracking, but because I possess very unique capability. What is that? I have a rare condition called obliteritis. It means no one can remember interaction with me. Ah, that sounds useful for a spy. It was, until fateful day. See, I can't do a Russian accent, not even gonna try. Penguin gazes into the distance. It was the 28th of January, 2009. I was peacefully doing job of spying when suddenly adventurers pour from every crevice of landscape. Unable to remember interacting with me, they spot me over and over and over again. So humiliating. The worst abusers were banned, of course, but it was too late for me. I was exiled here because I was glitchy. My very greatest strength had become my greatest weakness. That is my story, friend. Take what you will from it. Have we met? Who are you? Will you help me break into the bank? Bank, you say? I need someone with a very particular set of skills. You want safe-cracked? Yes, actually. I am in. Don't you want to know what the job is? No. Don't you want me to do something for you in return? Not really. I love to crack safe. There is small, tiny, teensy little problem. Of course there is. Oh, you see. I do not have dexterity of human hand. Opposable digits, you see. If you able to do work, I will guide you through process. Is deal? I don't see why not. You're the least awkward person I've met so far on this quest. Good, I'll see you in the bank. Alright, I don't know if you guys know, but Spanishev here. I wonder who that was. Spanishev was actually, back in 2009, they had the Penguin Hide and Go Seek, where you would find the penguins throughout Gielinor, earn points, all that stuff. But there was a glitch where you could continuously spot a penguin, and people were going crazy with the experience and the money. Tons of people got banned. As far as I know, tons of people got banned. Maybe they just got reverted back to what they were. Let's talk to the creature. Not done. Sorry, what? Waiting to be done. You're waiting to be done. What will you be when you're done? Awesome. Shoot for the moon. Half-finished weird blue man thing. Alright, how about you? What's that? All I can think about is normals? What's that? Alright, Crunchy. Hello. Hey. Who are you two then? Name's Tim, and I'm Crunchy. We're Crunchy and Tim. Maybe you've heard of us. No, sorry. We're the guys, you know, from the old website, the skeleton guy and the night guy. Oh, no way. That was you two? Yeah. Were you this tall at the time? No, there was a bit of a mix-up. When they did the competition for the quest rewards, one of the finalists was us as bobbleheads. Can you imagine us as tiny little people? Crazy. They drew up some concept art of it so that people would see how amazing we would be. But we still didn't win. When it came to our models being made, the bobblehead concept art got used by accident. So that's the story of how we ended up 2 feet tall. It sure is a sad story. What do you do here? We're Environment leads. What? He said we're environment leads. What is an environment lead? Is that some sort of petrol pollution thing? Not LED LED. LEED, lead. Lead as in leader. Oh, sorry, it can be difficult to tell without voice acting. What does an environment lead do? Environment artists are a kind of video game modeler who build a world. See this place? Environment artists built it. They built all of Gillinar, in fact, out of sweat and tears. Cool. Our job is to tell the environment artists what to do. It means we're real good at building stuff and breaking it down again. So you're a bit like construction foreman? That's exactly right. Alright, what's new? Why aren't any of your jokes funny, Tim? Because humor is subjective, Crunchy. Fair enough. Will you help me break into a bank? You want what? Break into a bank. Why do you want to do a thing like that? Quest says I have to. No other options? Nope. And what needs doing? I need to blow open a vault door. Ah, that's easy work for environment leads like us. What do you make of it, Crunch? I think we should help Tim. Well, alright. But you have to do something for us first. Why am I not surprised? What is it this time? You want me to fetch you some shoes? You want me to polish all your belt buckles? You want me to dance for you like a ballerina? Nothing like that. Building this place was really hard work for the lads. You realize it goes on forever in both directions? You know how much work it is to build something infinitely large? That does sound hard. It's not just hard work, it's thirsty work. Let me guess. You want me to take a cup of tea to each of the 5 environment artists hanging around the bar? That's uncannily accurate. I assume I can buy tea from the bartenders. It might even be free. Is there some reason the environment artists can't get their own free tea from the bartenders they're standing right next to? Did I mention that it's really tiring work? And you can't do it because... Tiny hands. Right, I'll get on with it. I think you have great management potential. Is he talking to me or is he talking to Tim? Hello, mate. What can I get you? 5 cups of tea. There we are. Now I have so many teas. The thirsty environment artist looks desperate for a nice cup of tea. Yeah, sure. That's very kind of you. 1. Nothing like kicking back after a hard day's work. 2. Alright, is there one hiding under? There you are. 3. Hey, look, cabbages. I didn't even notice the cabbages. I mean, I guess I did, but I didn't. Alright. This bee of important cabbage troop into acting. Rehearsal busy, do. Okay. Alright, then there's you. Yep, have a cup of tea. There's 4. Nice that it keeps track for me. Never understands a 5-minute break. Heck yeah. There we are. Tim and Crunchy should be satisfied. Oh, yep, okay, and now I remember another part. How's that brew run going? Everyone's been watered. Good work. I guess me and Crunch here can come help you with that job of yours. Well, we'll even do it for no charge because assuming that the player has any coins would break the flow of the quest. Hey, thanks. We'll be waiting for you in the bank. Zoop. Alright, can I help you? Will you help me break into a bank? I'm sorry, could you repeat that? I need to break into a bank. Can you help? What skills could a washed-up old actor possibly possess that would be of use to such an endeavor? Well, there's a guard that needs distracting. I see. And what's your assessment of the morality of this action? I'm stealing back something that was stolen, which I need to save the world, sort of. Well, I may be able to put my skills to use in your service, but it seems only fair that you should perform some act of relief in recompense. Right? Recompense. Jeez. I can't say that word. What do you want? I have always striven, or is it striven, to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Sadly, being out of work has skewed said scales squarely towards the side of life. This has left me quite without direction and purpose, and as such, though it is a life filled with ample time, it is one bereft wholly of meaning. Oh, you want a job? Yes, I wish to act again. I want to strut and fret my hour upon the stage once more. I have heard tell of a company of actors, cabbages, they say. Alas, I cannot approach them myself, for what manner of distinguished player acts on his own behalf? No, you must be my agent in this matter. Secure a part for me, and I will aid you with your trifle. Alright, well, we just spoke with the cabbages, so let's do it again. This is not into working. Is something the matter? It of disastrous into new play. Put those edicts back where they came from, or so help me, but cannot of actor or play Gothics. You can't find an actor to play the role of Gothics. Cannot into look of right Gothic's face of many characterful. It's funny you should say that. I think I may have the perfect person for you. You into Gothics find of actor? I represent a distinguished actor who not only has decades of experience on stage and screen, he has literally spent his lifetime perfecting the role of Gothics. Him of sound perfect, say into more not. We be of hiring at time of now, you into telling. I'll let him know. Jeez, I feel like I'm having a stroke. Alright, off to Gothics. Have you spoken with the company of cabbages on my behalf? Yes, they're very interested in working with you. The cabbages are performing what promises to be an absolute unique interpretation of that classic. Put those edicts back where they came from, or so help me. Based on my recommendation, they want to offer you the leading role. This could be huge. It could go international. Thank you. I only hope that part is one I will find challenging after such a long time in the wilderness. I thought you were sleeping somewhere near Ardoin. I don't have time for your meta humor. I must start preparing for my new role. I still need your help with the bank job. Yes, of course, of course. Well, let's get it over with as quickly as possible. See you in the bank. Alright, that's 3 out of 4. I don't think Mount Raven is one. Alright, I already spoke with Mount Raven. Already heard that dialogue. We already spoke with you. Or Captain Haskell. Alright, any hints in our journal here? Gothics, I think I found someone. I should recruit a team. I need someone who can distract the receptionist. Okay, let's look around. Romeo. I didn't talk to Romeo yet. A love-struck Romeo sings a street sus. What was that? A street sus serenade. That song sounds familiar. I've been down here since 2010. I still haven't gotten used to it. Gotten used to what? All the references. Up in Gillinor, there are loads of references all the time, but no one ever talks about it. Oh yeah, didn't they remove you from the game because you were too blatant a reference? Yes. Down here, though, it's all pop culture all the time. Why do you think there are so many references in the game? There's 2 good reasons and 1 bad one, I reckon. Good reason 1 is to show respect for a source of inspiration. All art is imitative, and a well-placed reference acknowledges that fact without disrupting the flow of the work. Oh, like homages. Yes, exactly. Good reason 2 is to create a sense of camaraderie with the audience, including a reference signals to the audience that the author shares their life experiences and loves all the same things. Yeah, like that Monsters, Inc. reference with the cabbages over there. Including a reference, okay, I already read that. What's the bad reason? When it's used as a substitute for actual content, using a lazy reference because you couldn't think of a line yourself as bad as using a cliche. One other important thing is the perfect reference is visible to those who get it, but invisible to those who don't. If it's obvious that it's a reference, but you don't know what it's referencing, that makes you feel excluded from an in-joke. You must hate this quest then. Yeah. You put a lot of thought into this. Surprising, isn't it? I'll be honest, though. On any other subject, I'm still the same randy old dog as always. Alright, do a what? Rob a bank. Why would I want to do that? It's super important. Oh, then of course I'll help. What do you need? I need someone to distract the female receptionist. I've had my eye on her for some time. I am indeed the perfect choice. I must caution you, though, that such takes on gender roles are fast becoming trite in the modern age. Ain't that true? There's one small problem. course there is. What is it? If I am to woo this lady, I shall need to be at the top of my game. Lately, I fear my talents have atrophied. Find me some up-to-date advice on matters of the heart. 5 pieces of advice, please. Can't you do it yourself? Oh no, I don't want to look desperate. Any ideas who I should ask? Well, they need to be people who've been around for a while, you know? Seen a few things, been around the block a few times. Ideally, they'd meet a lot of different people in their day-to-day lives, and make sure you ask people who inspire loyalty and trust. Oh, leaderly figures, you know? Should they be lovers, not fighters? Oh no, definitely fighters too. Anything else? I always think the best advice comes from people who are diametrically opposed philosophically, culturally, and politically. Those are quite specific criteria. Yes. Good thing the God Wars bosses are standing at a table over there. Now, the real question is, do I go over there? Or do I go over there? I'm thinking we should go over there. Alright, let's do this. Dr. Kriara. Good to see you. Could I trouble you for some romantic advice? It's for a friend, of course. Yeah, no helper, Scotterish. Romance isn't hard, buddy. Just remember this one little thing. No one buys flowers anymore because hot and cold got banned. Oh, boy. See, the references, I don't know. Is that too on the nose? Instead, you should get them a Jadinko pet so they can front and back with it. Now, that one, I don't get. I don't get that reference. Alright, see you around. Alright, we'll talk with next. There's 5 of them here. It's nice to get out of the cold for a bit. Could I trouble you for some romantic advice? It's for a friend, of course. Of course, I'm always glad to help. When I'm picking up chicks, I always impress them with my skills. Tell them about your divination level. That ought to do it. See, I've been trying to do all of my quests unguided, as of lately anyways. I know I started this account back in, like, 2014, as I've said before, and so I haven't done all of them unguided, but I've done a good number of them unguided, and I do enjoy them. It does make the quest a bit more memorable. Don't fill their soul with smoke or their lungs with blood, though. That hasn't worked out so well for me. See you around. Yeah, it gets you more interested in the quest, and also just as far as someone that is interested in the lore, it makes it a lot easier to recall the information in, you know, subsequent quests where the information is necessary. Oh there, chap. Could I trouble you for some romantic advice? It's for a friend, of course. I don't see why not. Has your friend tried just talking to the lady or gentleman they are courting? Don't go for smarmy chat-up lines. Just get to know them a bit. Find out what they like, what they have in common. I like to think of romance as a journey undertaken together rather than a conquest. That's a good way to think about it. General Grador. Alright, then we'll leave Krill for last. There's a free spot at the table if you want to join us. Could I trouble you for some romantic advice? It's for a friend, of course. Of course, I am the master of chat-up lines. Are you ready? Just say to them, you must have come fresh off the spinning wheel, baby, because you can string my bow any day. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, gotcha, spinning wheel. I was thinking Wheel of Fortune spinning wheel, the MTX, not the actual spinning wheel. Alright, oh, I say, it's the World Guardian. How do you do? Could I trouble you for some romantic advice? It's for a friend, of course. It's all about how you dress, isn't it? Get some of those rare item tokens and trade them in for some nifty sunglasses. They'll come flocking. Failing that, you could try wearing 2 eye patches at the same time. Pretty much as good. Alright, that's everything. See, I should have came in here and gotten a screenshot of him and then used him in my thumbnail. Alright, Romeo's over there, but he's also over there. We'll go this way. I do think it's funny that this is just a continuous strip that you can just run down. Have you managed to find any love advice for me? Yes. Some people had ideas. What did you learn? Not so loud. Suavity is like ninjutsu. The more people that possess it, the weaker it becomes for everyone. Inaudible mumblings. Really? Are you sure? Your information's correct? Of course, it comes from ideal sources. Very well, I'll be waiting for you in the bank. Practicing my techniques. Alright, is this the bank? It is. Now, how many quests have you gotten around to finishing, Scotterish? I have at one point had the quest cape, but not on this account. So I'm working my way to getting it back. Alright, let's talk to... Do I talk to them, or do I talk to them? Let's talk to Romeo. Is it time yet? I need you to distract the receptionist so that I can break into the bank without her watching. A dawdle. With my new techniques, she will melt like butter. You go and break the ice. Play the wingman. I'll arrive at the appropriate moment. Not you again. Hi. What do you want now? Have you met my friend? Hello, my love. We meet again. Oh, no. Romeo, what are you doing here? I have come to seduce you, my little chickadee. Please leave. You must have come fresh off the spinning wheel, baby, because you can string my bow any day. Get out of here before something nasty happens to you. My divination is level 34. Right, that's it. Come here so I can punch you. Playing hard to get. Two can play at that game. Interface says you've done 228 out of 332 quests / mini quests. At 380 quest points? Woo! Alright, I don't know how many quest points I've got. Playing hard to get. Two can play at that game, my dear. Catch me if you can. Complex gender roles are at work in that scene. Make my head spin. Let's see. What are my quest points at? Oh, I'm at 398. I didn't expect myself to be as high. But you've got, what, 228 out of 332? Alright, can I... You gotta step your game up. Absolutely. See, I should ignore all of the mini quests for now, but what do I have? I've got showing all 332. Okay, don't show completed, and don't show the mini quests. Oh my gosh, so many things. Yeah, I only have 53 actual quests left. But if I include the mini quests, then I have 74. I was talking about it yesterday. I think it was yesterday. No, I wasn't on yesterday. I talked about it Thursday, where the mini quests, they went crazy during 2016 with mini quests. Like, there's a couple mini quests here and there in 2019, 2021, and 2022, but they stopped after that. I'm so happy for it. Alright, that's part one done. Let's talk with Guthix. So what exactly is that you need me to do here? Need that guard to abandon his post. Think you can handle it? Of course. Just go and introduce me. Alright, we gotta talk with Ernie. I have someone who wants to speak to you. Guard, what sort of state do you call this? What? Your uniform is a disgrace. Is this how you present yourself to the president of the bank? Your helmet is unpolished, your boots look like they came out of a well. As for your trousers, I'm not even going to discuss them. You are a disgusting worm. Sir, sorry, sir. I should have you thrown out of the Bank Guards Guild. Sir, please don't. Sir, I need this job to pay for my 12 starving children. Oh my gosh. If you want to keep your job, then I suggest you go and clean yourself up right this second. Alright, so now do I talk to Tim? I didn't expect that to work. Go up and click on that door and we'll get started. Alright, they say click on it? Right, let me just delete this chunk of door off its map square. There we go. That'll be done. Gone. Oh, okay. Alright, and there we are. Enter the vault. I know you're still here. What if I do this? Are you ready? Wait, who are you? Kurt, Venishev. You bring me to crack safe. I do not have time to explain again. Your player remembers, even if you do not. Okay. Are you ready? I guess, Mr. Mystery Penguin. Okay, I tell you what to do. First, you flip little switch on the side. Like this? Yes. Yes is correct. Now grab handle and slowly twist and pull towards you. Womp. And that is that. Sarah, seriously, that's it? Yes, job well done. You take what you want from safe now. Wait, who are you? I hate working with other people. Hey, safe's open. That's handy. Yes, now search it. Alright, that should be 2 out of 3. You find a box with a label which reads Wise Old Man. You open the box and find a piece of the life altar. Get out of here. Okay. I think last one is Thok. Gotta speak with Thok. Yes, leave the room. We're done here. Alright, now. Where's Thok at? Is he the other side of the room, or is he over here? There he is. Hello, fellow traveler. Thok, what are you doing here? Thok drinking. But Thok, this is where remove content goes to drink. You haven't been removed, have you? No. Then what are you doing here? Thok, like it here. Good beer. Thok, when we're on the surface world, I know I won't have the courage to say this. But Thok, did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I wish I could be? Thok, know that. No, Thok, listen. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. Thok, no. You know it's true. Everything I do it for you. It okay. Thok, no. Everyone feel this way about Thok. Good, I just wanted to let you know. Alright. Help me fix the life altar. Life altar, Thok. I need to fix it. What is that? It's like a big rock with a picture on it. It exploded. Ah, yes. Thok know of this. Do you know where any of the pieces of it went? Yes, Thok see piece go into room of beating. Thok's friend Max in there, he tell you. Where's that? Through big glowing circle next to unfinished looking blue boxes. Okay, I'll go find and talk to Max. First, we first have drink with Thok. Sol. Okay, bye now. Bye, Thok. Into the beta room portal. Not to be confused with the alpha or sigma room. Talk to Max. Hi there. Oh, hey, Max, it's me, the World Guardian. Oh, hey, World Guardian number 338,693. What? 338,000 other players have come through here since the quest was launched. So, what are you doing here? I wonder if that number changes. Is that actually accurate? So, what are you doing here, Max? Oh, well, you know, I maxed every skill on Runescape, so I've come here looking for new skills to max. This is the beta room, where new skills get developed. Is that why it looks all broken and unfinished? That's right, I sneak in here to do the new skills in advance. But that's cheating. It's not cheating. When the skill goes live, all my beta progress gets wiped. Then why do you do it? I learn all the tricks and training methods. How do you think I maxed invention so quickly? I knew all those rates in advance, baby! But you took ages to max invention. A tear appears at the corner of Max's eye, and he quickly wipes it away. What do you want, anyway? Doc told me there was a fragment of the life altar in here. Have you seen it? I need it. Oh, yeah. I have it, but I'm not giving it to you because you were mean to me. If you want the fragment, you'll have to make it up to me. I want you to max all the prototype skills in here. Max all of them. But that'll take forever. Go on, give it a go. The balance isn't final. Okay, what skills do I need to do? There's 3 prototype skills, 1 in each room. Get them all to 99, and I'll give you the altar piece. But what skills are they? It's a surprise. Go on, give me a clue. Well, we've got some real classics down here. I mean, these are real top-line, down and dirty old school skills we're talking about. We're not talking divination or other random made-up stuff. What skills are they? These ain't no mini-games pretending to be skills. Just tell me. Are you sure you're ready for this? Yes. Okay, well, first up, we've got bank standing. Bank standing. Bank standing, fan favorite. I was not expecting that. What else? Well, we've got, are you sure you're ready? You don't want to sit down? It's only riding. Wow. And sailing. Double wow. Better get on with it. I will. Alright, only 10 years later. This quest came out in 2016. Alright, ride the rocking unicorn. Is that what you're on? Oh, okay. Alright, we got a trot. Let's do this. Noble steed. Gallop! Quick! Alright, 1 is rock, 4 is turn, 2 is trot. Alright, we're galloping, we're trotting, we're trotting. Oh my gosh, we're leveling so fast. It better say down here 92, you're halfway there. We're still trotting, we don't want to miss the level 92. 89. Uh-oh, gallop. Alright, 90. Uh-oh, we're on rock now. I'm not leveling. 91. Come on, 92, halfway there. Oh, we need to turn. Nope, it doesn't say it. I'm surprised. For how fourth wall breaking this quest is. I'm surprised. Oh, absolutely. I'm gonna be in league. I won't be able to play it. I'll be on Monday morning, but I think that it won't be live at the time in which I'm on, so it'll have to wait until the next day. So I'll be streaming on Tuesday for sure. I'll be up on Monday. I'll be playing. I don't know what I'll be doing though. All right, we have achieved the highest possible level. On to the next one. How about you? Are you planning to be there? You have to. What if we... Nope, we're going to open this one. I was there for the first leagues, and I really enjoyed that. You need both hands free. From the sounds of it, they've made a lot of changes, but I have kept myself... Oh, you weren't there for it? I paid attention a little bit to what's going on, but I don't know any of the relics outside of the first 2 or 3. And from there, I've caught little snippets. You know, I've tuned into the live streams that the RuneScape Twitch channel has put out, but even then, you know, I'm just kind of listening to it while I work, not actually paying attention. All in planning strategies and the lot. See, I thought about doing that today. I might do that tomorrow. And I'm happy. I don't know if you tuned in to the live stream yesterday. You saying that you were all in. I listened a little bit yesterday, and I'm happy to hear that no matter what path you take, no matter which relics, blessings, any of that stuff, you're not going to have any issues reaching dragon tier. And that makes me happy, because I don't want to pick the regions that everyone else is picking. I want to pick the regions that I enjoy. You know, I'm not really looking for the meta pick. I'm looking for just having fun. Alright, you've already explored that. But yeah, I'm looking to have fun, you know? I know for sure that I'm going to unlock Mauritania. I know for sure that I'm going to do the desert, mainly because I want to try my hand at God Wars Dungeon 2 without having to worry about dying. Yeah, get dragon rank, use it to learn some high-end PVM, exactly. That's what I was thinking too, is right now I got my hardcore Ironman. I need to move on to other God Wars Dungeon 2, you know, other more difficult bosses, but the worry is definitely there. I don't want to die. And so if I pick the desert, that'll get me into God Wars Dungeon 2. What else? Oh yeah, I want to do Anachronia, because there's some bosses over on Anachronia. Mauritania, I want to do Mauritania, because I think that's where Araxi, that's where the big spider is. So I'm going to be using it to learn boss mechanics. I know it's not going to be the same because you're going to be overpowered as heck, but no, I do have time to stand around. But yeah, that's my plan is get in some PVM knowledge, learn the stuff so I can it will hopefully translate over to the main game. But as far as blessings and all that stuff goes, I paid attention to like the first 2 or 3 drops of information. Didn't retain any of it. I just remember going through all of what they had said as far as what the perks were going to be, and it is so much better than last year's. So much better than last year's. Because last year, like if you were there for that league, which I know you said you weren't, but I remember being a lot more tuned in to the information that was being dropped, and the relics were so easy to pick. There was no choice, there was no conflict, and what fun is that? If it's like the absolute clear choice, there's no, like I said, there's no conflict, and conflict is what makes it fun. Oh, I'm gonna pick this, but if I pick this, I'm gonna miss out on that. All right, that's that. Let's talk with Max. I've done it. I've got 99 in all 3 skills. Oh, hey, good job. Really? Yeah, good job. I mean that sincerely. Thanks, Max. No worries. Here's your fragment. Awesome. Thanks, Max. At first, I was annoyed that you didn't just give me the fragment, but now that I've worked hard for it, I really feel like I earned it. Max winks at you. Well, I'll be going. See ya. Alright, like the idea of some of the Guthix blessings, making a tank, poison build or something. Don't think I'm smart enough to figure it out, though. I did hear, I can't remember her name, but she was one of the mods that does the QA, and she had talked about the poison build, and I'm assuming it's something along the lines of you are able to inflict poison on anything? I don't know, but if that's the case, yeah, I also, just hearing her talk about that had piqued my interest. Now, let's leave this room. We've got all our pieces. Do we combine them together? No. All right. What's our journal say? All right, I should add to the life altar. All right, so there must be a portal to get to the life altar then. Maybe it's that one? There's also that one. Maybe Tim and Crunchy can tell me. Oh wait, I bet it's that one. Yep, there you go. Life altar portal. Well, let's talk with these guys first anyways. Hey. What's new? Did you see Deadpool? I didn't like all the fourth wall breaking and meta humor, to be honest. Yeah, me too. Plus, Deathstroke is much cooler. Wait, I don't know what Deathstroke is. Wait, should I ran that way? Alright, yeah, there are some blessings that let you poison anything, and you can, like, AoE poison the stuff. There will be some combination that lets you tank, deflect damage, and spread tons of poison. That sounds really awesome. I do like melee. Now, is it melee tanking, or are we talking any tanking? Add 3 fragments to the life altar. Whoa. Ha 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 ha. You fool, you have fallen into my trap. No. Yes. Oh no. Oh yes. So who are you? Don't you recognize me? No. I am the Black Knight Titan. I don't think I've ever seen the Black Knight Titan look like this. Oh. I don't think you heard me. I said the Black Knight Titan. I heard you. I don't think you can have. Because if you had, you would have reacted with more genuine emotion. Oh, sorry. Can we go again? I am the Black Knight Titan. Yeah. Better. What's your villainous backstory? My tale is a tragic one. Sorry, don't mind the badoop. I don't know if you could hear that. Please tell me. I'm really interested. Really? Really? You won't spacebar through it? Promise. I am not the first Black Knight Titan. Somewhere up there, an ancient fossil runs around with impunity. Who? The original Black Knight Titan. I thought you were the Black Knight Titan. I'm the graphical rework. My predecessor is the ugliest model in Gilnor. Definitely is not lying about that. I am his replacement. And I am so beautiful. I don't know about that. I was made using industry standard modeling tools, not cooked up in some sort of bespoke contraption. My poly count is higher than your IQ. My textures are UV unwrapped. I'm so unwrapped, I make my predecessor look like a burrito. A burrito that's been wrapped up as the prize in Pass the Parcel. A burrito that... I get it. But the team were too busy working on high-priority ninja fixes to put me in the game. I just languished here. Is that so bad? You don't understand. The old NPCs here don't want to associate with me. I'm everything they hate. I'm beautiful and they're so ugly. They call me vain. Vain! Me! How can I be vain when I'm so beautiful? So I was forced to live alone. I tried haunting the ruins of old Faldor, but Gethix kept wandering around singing, I dreamed a dream to taunt me. That's not even from Phantom of the Opera, it's from Les Mis. I don't belong down here. I belong up there, up where they walk, up where they run, up where people can appreciate me. I think it's Annie. I can't remember the details of the blessings, but it gives you a ton of HP and armor. They're blessings, like the altar shields, shield ability, so they can be offensive too. Nice. Okay. I remember being there for the first, the first bit, but I was on mobile. I remember that. So if they launch leagues this time around at the same time they launched it last time, I won't be able to stream it, which I'm assuming they will. But I do remember seeing it through mobile, and it was so cool to see all of the people running around. Like, it was so... I remember when the game actually looked like that, you know? When RuneScape 3 was populated as well as it is during leagues, during the first few days, it was so cool to see so many people running around, all taking part in the activities. But, man, I can't wait. I'm not going to play on mobile, at least not for the first week, you know? Like I said, I want to stream it, and so if I'm going to stream it, I'd rather stream the whole experience, I guess. I don't know, because when I was doing it the first time, I didn't stream it. I played a lot on mobile because it was during work. I was able to AFK stuff, so I remember AFKing 99s in all combat. I remember AFKing all of the normally AFK skills. It was really easy. But if I'm going to be streaming it, the length of leagues should be long enough that I shouldn't have to worry, you know? But it's going to give me a lot to do. Alright, why were you hiding at the life altar? Indeed, you have surmised that the altar is the key to my plan. Life runes are what the people of this place used to respawn. But the altar is too powerful. Without needing essence, it generates life runes constantly. The cabbage mancer regulated it, transforming the excess life runes into cabbages and sending them to the surface. Cabbages are so tasty that people are eager to consume them and thus maintain the balance. What happened to the cabbage mancer? I killed her. You monster. It's okay. She was a botter and an account sharer. So, who's the real monster? Well, maybe. Presumably you didn't kill her just for that, though. Indeed not. Without the cabbage mancer, there was no one to control the flow of life runes. They got out of control. The altar exploded. With the supply of delicious cabbages cut off, I knew someone would investigate, leading them inevitably here, and whoever arrived would bring them with them my ultimate goal. A disc of returning. No, you lured me. Yes. I bet you feel stupid now. Not really. This whole quest has been so linear. That may be, but breaking the fourth wall will not save you now. Okay. Can we just get on with the boss fight? Indeed. Let's you and me fight. I shall slay you, loot the disc of returning from your gravestone, and use it to ascend to the surface. Prepare to taste the wrath of my high-res broken-looking sword thing. Okay. Let me put on my big old hammer. Yeah. Yeah. And boom. That was surprisingly easy. Oh, guess again. Gasp. Respawn! Oh yeah, that's right. He's just gonna keep respawning, isn't he? Alright, well, we'll just let my guy do the thing. I'm glad I brought a couple cups of tea. Yay! You is a finding altar of life. Problem is, the Black Knight Titan is trying to kill me and he won't stay dead. Is life runes. Life runes is into spawnings. He's using the life runes to respawn, but there's hundreds of them. Needs of Cabbage Mancer. She's dead. The Titan killed her. Is of need new Cabbage Mancers. Aren't the Gower brothers Cabbage Mancers? Yes, I fetch. You is of toss. Toss me up ceiling. Keep of fighting until I into return. Oh, he's just gone now. Alright, we'll keep on going. I wonder... No, I'm not getting experience, am I? I wonder if this is giving me item experience, but it's not. Nope, there's my bar here for my, what is that called again? Bloodlust? No. Transporter's in trouble. We need to help. Let's do this. Do what? Jumps into Cabbage Patch. Cast of Life Rune to Cabbage. Let's do this. Alright, he's only got 2,000 life points now. We're here to help. You hold him off. We'll make cabbages. Oh geez, my health is pretty low. Can I pray against? Nope, my prayer's gone. And you're dead. This is exhausting. Defend yourself. Can't we just take a breather? No. Then can we mix it up a bit? Yes, let me introduce you to this broken lands thing I have. Whew. I'm a little afraid here. I don't know if this is a safe death, not gonna lie. Well, that didn't really help. Alright, I don't know. Do I want to risk that? Let me look this up real quick. I'm kind of scared. That's very nice. Oh boy, I'm a little scared. Yep, nope. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm sitting here sweating my my hardcore Ironman status. Whew. I was playing with fire there. Oh. Alright, we're back into it. Alright, do we continue fighting from the same spot? Alright, can we just get to the boss fight? I have never, like, I got the goosebumps. I got the goosebumps, for sure. Now I don't have any food, but I do have my prayer. Ugh. Oh man, we gotta go through all that again? Hopefully the prayer is enough to get me through. Alright, so what if we do this? We'll turn this on. We'll do this. Oh, turn it off quick. Ah, we're wasting prayer points. Alright, now we're spacebarring. Boom. Turn that off. Turn this on. Turn that on. Turn this on. I'm prayer flicking. Quick, turn it off. Is this even going better? I can't tell. Do I need to go get food? Do I need to go get food for this fight? Hey, man. I thought to myself, there's no way. I'm at the life altar. Like, there's no way I can die. I'm surrounded by the Gower brothers at the life altar. Surely I can't die. Alright, can we just... Let's do it. I know, how much of a bummer would that have been, though, if that was the end? Like, this is my guy. Do this. Switch. There. Switch. Oh, never mind. Off. Alright, this is exhausting. Up. Soul split. Okay, it's going better. Is he gonna get it up again? No, that didn't really help. Your lance is very nice, but a melee attack is just a melee attack. Attack! Ouch. Oh no, he's attacking faster. Do it! Okay. Finished. Thank you. Why can't I respawn? Finally. It hurts. Is this what dying feels like? Who is this? The graphically reworked Black Knight Titan. Why were you fighting him? He wanted my disc of returning so he could escape to Gillinor. Is that all? I have loads of them. Here, you're gonna have this one. I can just have it? Of course, why not? So many evil plans, so much loneliness. I should have just asked nicely. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Make sure you pay it forward. I will. Here I go. Alright. Can I turn my prayers off? That wasn't exactly how I expected it to go. So what is this place? The Life Altar, the place where all life runes were created. The Life Altar, I always wanted to see that, go into the game. What did I just say? Oh yeah, we're behind the scenes. You'll keep saying weird fourth wall breaking stuff. You get used to it. I think I may have a quest for you. The Titan killed the old Cabbage Mancer to lure me here, and that let the Life Altar get out of control. What do you think about staying here as caretakers, saviors of the universe, and you'd have an infinite supply of cabbages for your game? That's a great idea. I'll be honest, I never did like living on the farm, plus it's like a secret lair, which is super cool. It's settled then. We fix up the Life Altar and move in here. Huzzah! What a happy ending to my quest. Who would have thought when we started out that it would take such an unexpected turn? Not me. I was sure Sliskay was going to show up or something. I do love a happy ending. You've earned some cosmetic overrides and a pet, which can be found in the wardrobe and pet section. Okay, what is the pet? Not that one. There we are. Pets. Did they say where it would be found? Is it a follower, I assume? I got a tiny Lucian. Ah, there he is. Crispy. Alright. Quest done. Alright, what do these guys say? Here's your cabbage speak amulet. Unless the discs are returning. It's a good thing I built in a return to owner function. All's well that ends well. Can I use the Life Altar? No, I'm afraid not. It's very dangerous. Oh, that's a shame. I was assuming it would unlock as a quest reward. You don't know any spells that need life runes, do you? No. No need to worry then. I was hoping for more of a reward. A sort of reward. Maybe some XP? A lamp or something? Tell you what. You get all the free-to-play skills to level 50 and I'll give you a lamp. I have that already. Great, here's your lamp. I didn't even know that was something that he gave. Andrew hands you a lamp. Okay, bye. Do they all have the same chat dialogue? That was my favorite quest I've ever been in. Can I be a PMod for Cabbage Mod? No, sorry. Only players can be PMods, and only cabbages can be players. Interesting. Tell you what, you can be an honorary PMod. How about that? Yay! Hoping for more of a reward? Oh, okay. Already done. Nice. I didn't know that they gave these out. Behind the scenes, it's such a strange place. I love these cosmetic quest rewards. Which one's your favorite? Let's do the God Sword. Cool, glad you like them. Hoping for more reward. Yeah, like XP. 10. Interesting. For some reason, I was expecting it to be 70. Alright, goodbye. Alright, let's go this way. I remember seeing you could unlock Tim, or is it Crunchy, or is it either, as a pet. No! I didn't mean that. Yes, let's get out of here. Alright, where are they? Other side? No, this side. Hello, hello. Would you like to see the world with me? The world? You mean not behind the scenes? That sounds incredible. Just imagine how much feedback we can give the environment artists. So much feedback. Got yourself a deal. You like Tim and Crunchy as follower pets. You can activate them from the Pets tab. Well, you see, the developers didn't have time to make us disappear, so just imagine we're not here, okay? Alright, how do I get out of here? Can I just enter a portal, or do I have to go through the other one? You appear in the small portal beyond. You see worlds forming and ending. What if I use this? Oops. Yep, back to Gower. Alright, quest done.